Hey, what's going on again, everybody? John here with Knight Shining Armor Paint Correction, Ceramic Coatings, and Detailing. This is part 7 or 8 of the DIYTuber series. And this particular video is going to cover our wash process, So without further ado and me babbling along, let's get right to the video. We're first going to get started off here with engine bay cleaning. We're going to use the Griots Air Foamer with DIY all clean cut 15:1, or we put about 2 ounces in the foamer. Going to go ahead and foam down the engine bay, clean all the nooks and crannies, give it a final rinse, and then it can air dry while we go around the vehicle and do the wheels, tires, wheel wells, and do the exterior wash of the vehicle. Usually by about the time it's ready to dry, we can dress the engine bay with whatever product we feel is necessary. But for purposes of this video, we're going to go ahead and rinse it. And we're going to go ahead showing the way we finish up the engine bay. Pretty much air dried really quick today. It was a warm day. Gonna go around and get any excess water. This particular plastic in this engine bay is ceramic coated, so we aren't going to dress this particular engine. Go ahead and shut the hood or the bonnet or whatever you want to call it, and we're going to get started on the wheels and tires. This thing looks great on the inside. Probably better than the day it was new, to be honest. We have a very dirty Jeep Cherokee here. It's still got salt and brine and all kinds of crap on it from the winter months. Gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna use a vast array of chemicals here. Gonna go ahead and spray the wheel liner to remove any extra crud that might be in there. Just wet down the wheel. Since salt is abrasive, we did not want to risk scratching the wheel at all. Gonna spray our wheel and tire cleaner, and then of course our wheel cleaner. Make sure we get all the nooks and crannies of the wheel. Go around with our wheel well brush. Scrub the wheel wells, go on to the tires, and then once we're done with the tires, we will work our way to the wheels and to the barrel of the wheels. And for time constraints, we're only going to show us cleaning the one wheel. There's no reason for us to show cleaning every single wheel and making a sped up 13-minute video into 40 minutes. Now, some of you out there might prefer that. If that's the case, leave it in the comments section below and we'll do a full length, non-sped up, every single inch nook and cranny of a vehicle, and go from there. See, we have a wheel woolly on a drill. It's the way I've been cleaning wheels personally now for about 5 years. I'm no spring chicken anymore. It cuts down on the cramping of the hands and of the wrist. Give it a nice rinse here. And we're going to keep on going around the vehicle. And once that's done, we're going to go ahead and foam it down. Get started on the exterior. Looks like I missed a spot here. Gonna finish off with the lug nuts. Get some extra crud out of there and keep on rolling. And for us in our shop, we always use a specific chemical for a pre-soak that is specifically made to exfoliate and pull the grit and grime off of the vehicle. And for us, that product is Angel Wax Cleanliness. It does such an amazing job. You can actually see it foaming up and pulling stuff off of the vehicle. While it's doing that, we're going to take a soft bristled detailing brush, almost like a real soft makeup brush, go around, get the grill, the emblems, and any little nooks and crannies that may not have gotten touched otherwise. After a few minutes, we're going to go ahead and give it a rinse. Once we get that rinsed, we're going to bust out the foam cannon. We're going to foam down the vehicle and do our contact wash. And some of you may recognize this video or parts of this video from another video, and that's because we did have to pick and choose for this week's video because we do not have my new shop set up yet. So I'm glad I had all this footage. Here we have Bug Remover, which is made by 3D, cut 4:1 for the bugs. Then we go ahead and foam down the vehicle. In this case, it's 2 ounces of Incredible Suds in our foam cannon. And we've got a microfiber mitt on a wand. Going to get the top surfaces of the vehicle because I'm vertically challenged. And go around, we use the multi-mitt method in our shop. There's going to be 4 or 5 mitts scattered across the vehicle. So we don't have to worry about having a grit guard and all that stuff. When a mitt gets dirty or soiled, we throw it in a bucket all by itself, and then those mitts will get washed before we use them on another vehicle. It's a nice cool day as we're washing this vehicle in the shade. You probably could do it in the sun, but it's not recommended that you wash a vehicle in the sun. You're just asking yourself for problems if you try to do that, excuse me. Gonna go ahead and break out the pressure washer again and give it a rinse. I don't know if the video showed it or not, but once you reattach the tip, make sure that you spray the pressure washer for the first time away from the vehicle, because even the best of us have the tips pop out because they're just not pushed in all the way. Go ahead and get this vehicle rinsed. Then we're going to pull it inside in a couple minutes, get it dry, and all that good stuff. Then once that is done, we'll pull it outside to dress the tires. This particular vehicle has glassparency also on the windshield. So once we get the vehicle dried, we're going to go ahead and maintain the coating on the windshield and do all that good stuff. That process only takes a couple minutes. I know this video is about washing, but we didn't want to leave that out either. We just didn't want it to be, a washing video because not every vehicle is the same. Some vehicles have glassparency on them, some don't. Some are ceramic coated and some aren't. Some customers, once you use a wax, it just comes down to what you're dealing with and what's included in your package and what your customer wants. And also we're going to be maintaining the ceramic coating on this. This does have one of the DIY coatings on it. Going to go ahead and use ceramic gloss to protect it and use as a drying aid for any areas of the vehicle that might still be wet. Going to go ahead and protect everything, maintain the coating, and like I said earlier, we're going to pull it outside and we're going to dress the tires. Get it outside, going to go ahead and dress the tires. And we are using DIY's tire dressing and their tire brush. This is a great, easy method to dress tires. I absolutely love this method. First time I saw it done in a video, it's like, that's interesting. I've never seen a tire dressed with a brush before, and it works out really, really, really well. And it keeps you from having to wear gloves. Tires and tire dressing or tire gel or whatever your preference is. Man, that stuff gets on your hands and you're just fighting to get that crap off, depending on what it's based out of. The water-based ones aren't too bad, but anything else, if it's solvent or oil-based at all, you're going to play forever getting that stuff off your hands. Not to mention your skin is permeable and will absorb that stuff, and that crap goes straight to your liver. It's one of the reasons I quit painting vehicles, and I am a stickler for, whether it's latex gloves or, nitro latex gloves. I'm all about the gloves, even though as much as I hate them in the summertime. This thing looks great. That thing looked great in the shade, but we thought we'd pull it out in the sun and give you a real first-person view of this thing out in the sun. I don't know what all was coming through on the camera here, but this thing looks just absolutely beautiful. Shiny, glassy, clean, spotless. It'll definitely catch an eye or two going down the road. I'm a big fan of these dark reds, especially when they're metallic or pearl. I'm the same way about the blues too. But that can be a topic for another day, what my top 5 favorite colors are and why. We really hope you've enjoyed this video. Once again, my name is John. We are Knight in Shining Armor Paint, Corrections, Ceramic Coatings, and Detailing, now located in North Texas. We appreciate everybody taking the time to watch our videos and subscribe and all that good stuff. I appreciate everybody. We will see you in the next video. Have a great weekend, everybody. Talk to you all soon.